What's up, everybody? Y'all want to go down to Hardee's and get a biscuit? Nah, we ain't gonna do all that. But stick around, I'm gonna show you how to make a breakfast sandwich that'll knock your socks off. Man, I don't know about y'all, but I love quick and easy. And so this morning, instead of going down to the Hardee's, I'm gonna fry up some sausage and make me a good old sausage sandwich with some eggs on it. But yeah, it's all about time saving, and my favorite sausage, of course, is Niece's. I like it a lot. We have that here local, and if you can't find that, good old Jimmy Dean's works just as good. But let's fry it up and get it in the pan and get moving. All right, by the magic of all that, it's done. Now we're moving on to the eggs. We got some butter in the pan. We're gonna add the eggs and let those things get a little happy in there. You can get fresh local eggs, man, those are the best. We were blessed to get some from our neighbors, and we'll just shake this up and make a little omelet pretty much and fold it over, and then we'll chop it up here in a second and have our next ingredient to our, actually it's a quesadilla sandwich. I guess it's kind of a quesadilla, but I call it a breakfast sandwich, but technically I guess it's a quesadilla. But we'll just divvy this up a little bit so I can put it on a couple of them. And we'll have the ingredients we need to stack it up here in just a second. Oh yeah, these are looking good. Looking good. All right, now that the sausage and eggs done, we're heating our pan up, and while it's heating up, I just want to remind you to hit the subscribe button and hit that bell if you would. You can see all the upcoming things that we're going to be doing on the channel. So here, let's add our butter and get things going with this. Now this is super simple. Just let this warm up a little bit, and we're going to be building our sandwich in the pan, and it's going to turn out nice and toasty and all that good stuff. Well, while we're waiting on that butter to melt, let me tell you about a local favorite. Well, actually it's not really local, it's about an hour and a half up the road, but we love Ashe County cheese. Man, they've got a little bit of everything up there, and I always try something new, but this time I've got the 4 pepper jack. And it's got the ghost peppers, habanero, Carolina Reaper, and jalapeno in it. So I'm looking forward to trying this. Yeah, if you're ever in North Carolina, drop by Ashe County up there in the mountains and check out some of the stuff they have. It's awesome. You can watch them make the cheese there and everything. But here we go. We're going to try it out. Well, now that we have the butter melted, the pan's good and hot, we're going to add our next magical ingredient. It's these Carb Counter street tacos, flour tortillas. They're 0 net carbs. They have actually 5 grams of carbs, but then it's got 5 grams of fiber, and it sort of cancels it out. But yeah, we're going to add it to this here and let it toast. And while it's toasting and getting hot, we're going to put our Ashe County cheese on. And I always put too much, so I'm going to try to be careful here and just put just a little dab. But even if it leaks out, fried cheese tastes pretty good too. So here we got our thing is going, and basically I'm just going to stack it up. I'm going to put my sausage on, and then I'm going to put the egg on it, and then I'm going to put some more cheese on top, and then I'm going to put a lid on. And it's hard to do all that and deal with everything else, so we're going to see what happens here. Ta-da! There it is. Now I let my butter get a little bit too hot here, but yeah, it's toasting up. I'm going to flip it over and then try to hold the lid on, make sure it don't slide off, and then this stuff here just glue together eventually. So we're going to just let the bottom side toast up really nice, and then we'll see what we have. Well, since the pan's already dirty, I might as well cook up another one. I already have my melted butter here, putting down the cheese, and now looky here, I have some leftover pulled pork that's been in the freezer from a previous smoke, and I'll put that link in the description down there. But yeah, I'm using pulled pork, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this cheese back on top, and I'm gonna put a lid on it and repeat the process. Man, this here's gonna be a good lunch one day down the road, and it'll be good at work. So yeah, we'll smash this down real good and just let it all melt together and toast up really nice and see what happens. I've done a little better on this one. I didn't burn my butter up so bad. I turned my heat down. So So this one looks a little bit better. And now let's flip it over and see what the bottom looks like. Let's see. Ta-da! Yeah. Probably could have let that toast a little bit longer, but we'll let it toast on this side and get good and brown, and it'll be nice and delicious later. Alright, it's getting nice and toasty on the bottom. You can see the butter starting to brown up too. A little smoke in the house, but that's what happens when I cook sometimes. That's all right, let's flip it over and see what the bottom looks like. Oh yeah, it looks like a pancake, don't it? Well, we're going to let the other side toast up just a little bit more, and we'll call it the day on these sandwiches. It don't take long to do these, and normally what I'll do is, if I do one, I'll do 7 or 10 or whatever until I run out of wraps or sausage or whatever, because I like to prepare for the whole week. I'm just doing these for my breakfast this morning and my lunch today, but normally I food prep for the entire week. But all right, as this wraps up, we'll take it off and see what we have. Here's the finished product. I got one for lunch, one for breakfast, or both for breakfast. It don't matter to me, but I think that's a win, and it's so simple and so easy, and it tastes pretty doggone good if I say so myself. Well, there you go, man. Breakfast sandwich, or you can convert it to a lunch or a dinner sandwich, whatever you want. But man, those little wraps do the trick. So till next time, man, y'all eat well. May the Lord bless you.